Hi, it's Jelena again, your career fulfillment coach. Today I would like to talk briefly about types of interview questions that you can encounter in an interview these days. You can find a lot of information online about STAR format and what is STAR, situation, task, action, result, giving you some pointers as to how to prepare your stories as answers to potential questions. And I will be dealing with this in one of my next videos. However, today I first wanted to address the types of questions, because there's no use preparing a particular format of your answer if it doesn't fit the question or the type of the question. So first of all, we can talk about general questions. These are fact-finding questions. Who you are, what your name is, what you did in the past, where you studied, what you studied, and so forth. So these are fairly basic. They're used as icebreakers, and rarely anyone has any trouble with that. However, I would advise you to practice a short self-introduction, maybe 2 to 3 minutes, just giving a brief highlight of your CV, including some basic facts of who you are and what you did, and perhaps why you're at that interview. Now, moving on to motivational questions. A couple of weeks ago, I talked about researching a company. Now, this is where this kind of information becomes crucial. In other words, when you're faced with a motivational question, which usually starts with why do you want this position? Why do you want to work for us? Why do you want to be in this industry? Or perhaps why do you want to move to this industry? This is where your research comes through. But it's not enough just to do the research and say, oh yes, you're a brilliant multinational company. No. What you need to do is link that knowledge with your own likes and preferences for that particular company. You need to link the company values and what matters to them with your own values. That is something that is called motivational fit. And it's extremely important, because if I'm a recruiter and I see two practical identical candidates, they're outstanding academically, professionally, career-wise, they tick all the boxes, and one is super enthusiastic and can really show me that I understand my culture, my values, what this company stands for, loves this industry, and the other one is half-hearted, who am I going to select? What do you think? So this is about motivational questions. Moving on, competency questions. They're the ones where you mostly use STAR answers, situation, task, action, result, but I will go into this a bit later. Competency questions are designed to check whether you have certain abilities, skills, or competencies that recruiters are after, such as leadership, teamwork, communication skills, problem solving, analytical skills, and so forth. There are also other types of questions that are not so commonly talked about, such as behavioral questions or strength-based questions. These are actually looking to elicit a response about your typical default behaviors, and they tend to be more about your personality than about any particular knowledge or skill. Finally, I will mention curveball questions. These are not asked always, but there are particular companies or industries that tend to ask these questions. Now, you cannot really prepare for them. You can study some samples of curveball questions, but they're designed so that they're unexpected. So what are recruiters after here? They want to see how you think on your feet. So that's it about curveball questions. Finally, of course, you can face technical questions if your role is very technical and requires the recruiter to check your technical knowledge or expertise. So that's it for now. Thank you for listening. Please post any comments in the box below, and also do tell me what else you would like to hear about. Until next time.